Hello, I'm Narendra, and today I'm going to talk about the enigma of Mulla Nasrudin. Mulla Nasrudin, as you know, is a joker, he's a clown. We have heard outrageous stories about him, but there's a dimension to him which I discovered and which is very fascinating. I've been a very ardent student of religion and philosophy all my life, and when I was studying Sufism, I discovered that Mulla Nasruddin is actually a teaching method. He's no joker. He's a teaching method devised by the Sufi Masters. The Sufi Masters created this method of imparting wisdom through the jokes of Mulla Nasruddin. They gave these Mulla Nasruddin jokes as meditation exercises for their disciples, and the disciples were supposed to meditate on them. The teachers did not supply the meanings. The students were supposed to arrive at some level of awakening and understanding by meditating on those stories. You know, one of the most popularizers of Sufi thought in the West is Idris Shah. You must read his books, they're very interesting. I was reading one of his books, The Sufis, and in that book, there's one chapter dedicated to Mullah Nasruddin. There, Idris Shah describes how Nasruddin has been used as a teaching method. And he gives about 7, 8 examples where the joke is there and he explains the inner significance and meaning of that joke. I was very fascinated by that concept and I wanted to discover the meanings of all the Mullah Nasruddin stories. Idris Shah initially, he compiled uh, a 3 volume collection of Mullah Nasruddin stories, which is about more than 300 stories. But those compilations do not contain the explanations or commentaries. The jokes are not explained. And I hunted all over the place for those explanations. I was so fascinated by the concept of Mulla Nasruddin. I hunted for the explanations, I could not find any. Then I realized that there's a demand supply gap as far as understanding Mulla Nasruddin is concerned. So I decided to use my own knowledge and my own study of religion and philosophy to interpret the stories. So this is the book that was published by Alcove Publishers of Gurgaon and it came out this year. This book contains 25 of Mullah Nasruddin jokes along with my commentaries. There are also sketches, which are pictorial illustrations of, like this one, pictorial illustration of the story. These sketches have been done by a very good friend of mine. Her name is Nandini. She has done these illustrations, wonderful illustrations. So this book is available on Amazon. You can give it a look. So there are 25 such stories in this book. The book is called Eating His Money, The Antics of a Metaphysical Clown. So just as an illustration, I will give you one example. There's a famous Nasruddin story where Nasruddin is looking for something under the street light. So one of his friend comes over and he asks Nasruddin, "Hey, what are you looking for?" And Nasruddin says, "I'm looking for my lost key." The friend says, "Okay, let me help you out with the search." And he goes down on his knees along with Nasruddin, and both of them are looking for the key unsuccessfully. The key is not there. So after a while, the friend asks Nasruddin, "But where exactly have you lost it? I don't find it here." Then Nasruddin says, "I have lost it at home." The friend is surprised and he says, "If you have lost it at your home, then why the hell are you looking for it under the street light?" And Nasruddin says, "Because there is more light here." So that's the apparent level of the joke. And this whole story is rich in symbolism. The key, street light, home, all these are symbols for something. For the keys, you can take it as a key to happiness. We are all looking for happiness unsuccessfully. We all believe that the key to happiness lies in the outside world, but it's never there. And home, so where does the key lie? The key lies in the home. Home is a metaphor for your own self, your own self. That is where the key to happiness lies, within yourself. Arthur Schopenhauer, the famous German philosopher, he said, finding happiness may be difficult within yourself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. That is what we are doing. We are looking for happiness in all over the place, except for the place where it lies, that is within yourself. And the street light, of course, it denotes the glitter of the world, the glamour of the world, the attraction of the world. We always believe that the key to happiness lies there in the outside world. It doesn't. The key always lies within the home, within yourself. So that is the message of that story. So that is, I just give you one example. In my subsequent videos, I will give you more examples of these Nasruddin stories. In the meantime, I would request you to go to Amazon, and you can read a preview of my book. You can read 2 3 commentaries of my book along with the introduction. So you'll get to know what the book is all about. So this is a short introduction to my work, Eating His Money, The Antics of a Metaphysical Clown. We shall be meeting in future in more such videos where I would share with you the inner meanings of more Nasruddin jokes. Thank you very much.